What's up, y'all? This is Priscilla.
And this is Loren.
And this is Just Take My Money podcast. This is a podcast where we bring our shopping carts, as ridiculous as they are, and all the even more ridiculous stories that those bring.
You can find us and follow us on our Instagram, which is Just Take My Money podcast with underscores for spacing. It'll also link you to our Komi page. And our Komi page has all the links to the products that we bring for you guys to view.
Y'all will definitely want to make sure to do that before listening so that you can laugh along with us. Because some of this stuff, we can do our absolute best to paint you a picture, but there's nothing like the real actual picture itself.
So now it's time to move on to the episode. Hope y'all enjoy.
Hello,
Priscilla.
Loren. Oh, shit. Damn it. This is
The
why
one time we don't.
we had nothing planned for this intro.
And then we were on top of it.
We're panicking, and that's what happens when we panic.
I didn't panic.
Oh.
I was ready to jump in. We were ready.
Okay.
That's what the difference was.
Maybe I think they're the same thing.
Yeah, probably. No, we were just ready. Totally on our A game. Ready to record. That's all that is.
Okay, Cole and I, last weekend, we watched that new Inside Out movie.
The new one?
Yeah, the new one.
Okay.
And let's just say I learned a lot about myself. I'm just thinking about it now because I said, oh, we were panicking.
Uh-huh.
And it's because in my body, anxiety runs the show.
Yep, nope.
Envy joins her.
Uh-huh.
They're besties.
Okay.
So, I always want to join in on everything.
Uh-huh.
And I'm also always anxious.
Yeah. Okay, I can see that.
And the rest of them, they're just on recliners, just sitting back and relaxing.
Watching the show.
Watching the show. Anger comes out once a month, and just everything else is she's fine.
It's fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine.
Anxiety's got it.
Yeah.
I'm functioning.
That's why I'm so, as soon as I saw the trailer, I got so excited because I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Anxiety, that is me.
Literally, I want to say, Envy was, I think she was Envy. Cute little, also bluish, maybe periwinkle, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
With the cute short hair. She's so cute and just everywhere all at once and following anxiety everywhere, like her bestie. And I was like, yeah, those two go hand in hand.
Yeah, they do.
Because she has major FOMO, always oh, I'm so jealous. I want that too. And stuff like that. It's just why? Yeah, I'm totally in on that. A total yes, man. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I'm yeah. Wow. This hurts. And Cole's I like this movie. It has hockey in it. And I'm yeah, that's what I'm paying attention to right now.
Totally.
The hockey.
Yeah. That's funny.
Not having flashbacks of my childhood.
My anxiety got bad over time.
What?
My anxiety just got worse over time.
Oh.
It wasn't so bad when I was a kid.
I want to say mine hit in college.
Yeah.
But randomly, not in the middle of a project kind of deal. I just, one day I was home and it hit.
Yeah.
And then it never left.
Yep, same. I would agree. Wholeheartedly.
But I think I had it before then too. It just wasn't ever as bad. It wasn't noticeable.
Yeah.
I had my panic attack, and then that's when I was oh, that escalated.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was dormant. It was there.
Yeah.
It just wasn't active.
Just
and then
I'm
once
coming.
it came out, it came out full blown, and you were like, what the fuck?
That's
What
exactly
is
it.
this?
That's exactly it. Just a major freak out moment.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep, this tracks.
Aw.
Mm-hmm.
Grew up so alike.
Yeah. Big time.
That's why we get along.
It is. It is. I concur.
Mm-hmm.
So, I brought a conversation piece to talk
you did.
about. Yeah, for you. Before we got into our products, and it's exciting, but it also was a little bit of a bummer. Because it wasn't what I full thought that it was.
Okay.
But I still was excited to share it with you.
I'm nervous because your voice continues to stay up high, and that sometimes means not great things.
No, it's not bad.
Okay.
It's just it's related to a product that you liked.
Oh no!
But
why are you doing this to me?
why?
I don't know. You're saying it's a bit of a bummer.
Well, it was exciting. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Open convo.
Okay, gonna
That's what it
open
is.
the secret tab named Convo.
So IKEA
Shut up.
did a cook this paper, which is just like the eat this book. Like they did all of these studies on it. There's samples, but it's not in production from anything that I have found or been able to read into.
Wait, okay, first, IKEA is Swedish, right?
Yes.
The Swedes would do this. I love them so much.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So I saw it and like, and dropped everything I was doing and started searching on it to see if I could find one and buy it for you.
I love you so much. Should I play the video?
You can. I didn't play the video. I just read a whole bunch on it.
Okay, we're about to play it, and if it's just music and no words or anything, then we'll let y'all know.
It's a surprise. So that's the thing.
Okay, y'all. So definitely it was just music and you know, typing and music. Sorry, I can't think of words right now.
She's too excited.
I'm baffled. Oh my gosh. It is literally, okay, she gonna sue them. Like, it was the exact same thing. Same thing.
Yep.
Except this one definitely made sure to say if it was food safe ink.
Yep.
And I'm back to a qualm, though. I watched one of the examples where they drizzled marinara sauce at the bottom of the sheet.
That was not enough.
It was not enough to make that messy of meatballs.
Yeah.
Like, at all. So, still a little hesitant on, like, how that works.
Yeah.
But, you know, you gotta try it.
I mean, they gotta start somewhere. It sounds like they're starting it in Canada. The IKEA's in Canada.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like a test thing, but...
Lucky bastards. Sorry. I just think it's so cool and I hate them for it.
Yeah. So I thought it was, I got excited when I saw it and was
God.
like, oh my God, I have to show Priscilla.
That is so cool. Like, I love it so much. It literally, like, it's like, hey, here it is. Giant piece of paper. They call it a poster. Love that. And yeah, it's like essentially poster size. Yeah. You put everything they say it's like measured down to the smallest degree. So like even the seasonings.
Yeah. I thought the seasoning was so cool. Like you just sprinkle the seasonings with your finger and there's like a radius or a little circle printed that you fill the whole little circle and that measures out exactly what you need.
So did we talk about this last time? How there are chefs who like have the tattoo on their palm to like have go-bys on how much seasoning they need and stuff?
No.
So they'll know, like, yeah, a coworker at work was telling me that some chefs would have like the radiuses tattooed on their palm, so they'll know what a quarter, what a half, and what a full teaspoon is. Oh. And I was like, that's so cool and all, but hear me out. My brain that likes to be super duper duper exact, would have issues with, what if the pile has gone too tall? Because that's what I'm thinking while looking at this sheet where, yeah, like if I pour salt onto this radius, my brain would want to make it nice and flat and be like, perfect circle. But then what if that's actually not enough because it didn't pile up?
That's true.
Like they accounted for.
That's true.
You just never know. You never know.
You really don't.
Because there are examples here, it's all piled up. Now, yes, I understand that like a little extra salt and a little extra pepper and whatnot, other seasonings, isn't going to ruin a recipe.
But you don't want to come in shy and be bland.
Yeah, there's that too. So then I'm just like, brain is broken.
Which then takes us back to just using measuring cups.
Yeah.
I think it's cool. I think it's fun. I think it would be an interesting thing. Definitely, like you had mentioned before, with bringing kids in on it.
Yeah.
So when I saw it, I was like, oh my God, maybe it's going to be real. So I had to share with you.
We still have a chance.
There's a chance.
I love this so much. Thank you for bringing this.
You're welcome. It's if anything, we just have to, we have to go to Canada to get one.
I'm down. Let's go to Canada.
Yeah, no big deal.
Let's go to Canada.
Yeah. I think my one uncle goes up to Canada sometimes for work. Huh. I'll have to ask him if there's like an IKEA. He's also one of those uncles that would be like, yeah, I'll do it.
He's in Michigan though, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, and no wonder he just traveling.
Yeah, they just drive over the bridge.
Yeah.
Bingo bango.
While we're over here on the other side, like it's easier to go to Mexico.
Yeah, literally. You want me to go to Canada? How about no? How about I just go to Mexico?
It's funny. I was actually talking to a different coworker at one point last week, how he studied, like, he's from Mexico and he studied abroad in Canada.
What?
Like,
wait.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. A lot of my family in Mexico studied abroad in Canada.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Either studying abroad in Canada or going and working in Canada. I have some family that like recently I have a cousin who recently moved up there to get a job in Canada, like relocated from Mexico to Canada.
Why Canada?
I don't know, but they really like it. It sounds nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Jeff said it was really nice. There was some weird things to get used to.
Yeah, I bet.
But he had a problem because you can't find Dr. Pepper anywhere.
Oh, yeah. I bet he had a problem.
He did have a problem. And then when he did find Dr. Pepper, they don't come in like a normal, like 20 ounce, like what we're used to.
Okay.
They come in 1 liter.
Oh, yeah. No, that makes sense.
Which then makes me think of Farva. Can I get a liter of cola? Can I get a liter of cola for the cop?
So what's funny is I'm used to a liter because that's the size that my grandma gets Coke in whenever like we would visit.
See, we're the weirdos that don't use liters. We have 2 liters, but it's very rare that you see a 1 liter.
Yeah,
in the
I guess that's fair. That's fair. I don't know. Like, it's funny because like you said, well, I'm like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But then I forget like, oh yeah, but we don't have that here.
No.
I think a part of my brain blocks all of that out while I'm here.
Yeah.
And then it just kind of turns it back on as if it never left when I go back.
Which is understandable.
Yeah. So then I just kind of forget about the differences. And I'm like,
yeah.
And we're back. Let's go.
See, I thought it was weird. I was like, 1 liter? I was like, what are you, Farva?
You know,
you want a liter of cola?
my family and I guess others they're just skipping the U.S. They're like, yeah, let's just go to Canada.
Yeah, we're the weirdos. They skipped over us. I know. You would think that I'd been to Canada because I lived in Michigan. Never been to Canada.
I'm so surprised.
It was literally right there. Like, you could literally be in Detroit and look over the water and, hey, there's Canada.
Wow.
Yeah. But I never had a passport or anything. I did not get a passport until I went on my honeymoon.
Aww.
Yeah.
Well, what a great time to get one.
Right? It was a whole fiasco, though, because I was like, do I get one with my maiden name or do I get one with my with my married name?
I guess you could have like waited to change your name until after the trip and then.
Yeah, it was like a whole ordeal.
Yeah.
Obviously, I waited. But then the next time we went, like, you have to get the updated one because they're not going to let you go if your name doesn't match. Dude,
can we talk about like how bad I feel for, cause it just popped into my brain not that long ago. Because we have a mutual friend who got married and then like a year after got divorced, but she had gone through changing her last name. So then I don't know if she legally changed it back. I think she did.
Oh.
But like I started thinking about it. I'm like, oh my gosh, what a hassle. What a hassle to like.
I'm telling you.
Because I remember her stories of just trying to change it the first time.
Yeah.
And then I was thinking, oh my gosh, she has to change it back now. Because I know plenty of people who, after so long in the marriage, they just don't change it back because they've had it for so long.
Yeah.
Fair. Totally fair. Like everything you know is under that name now. But then if you've only been in it for a year, it's not long enough for you to even be used to that last name.
Exactly.
So it's like, why not just be myself again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a hassle. I can't even imagine going through and changing my name back.
Really?
Oh, yeah. It's not fun.
I think
and then
I'll
you have to change your name on literally everything. Like even your social security card.
Jeez. I don't think I've ever seen mine. It's fine.
You've never seen your social security card?
I think my mom has it.
For real?
Yeah.
She didn't give it to you when you moved out?
I don't think so.
Oh.
I mean, I'm probably going to get a text telling me if I did or not. She did text me out like yesterday, and she's like, it's good to see that my texts are great content, but I was serious. And this is in reference to the tattoo.
But am I going to be on the will, though?
She didn't answer that yet.
Damn it. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, my mom gave me like a whole little envelope of stuff when I left, and she was like, this is your birth certificate, this is your social security card.
Okay, but you moved states away.
That's valid.
While I live 40 minutes
That's
away.
True. That's true.
Like, they have my spare car keys.
What?
Yeah, it proved to be helpful since I got us locked out of my car on a trip. We were like an hour and a half away, but like we were glamping an hour and a half away, and some mishap happened where like the keys were in my bag, and I always like will put my bags in my car and no big deal. It's not supposed to lock with the keys inside.
Yeah.
But the keys were too far into the bag that it wasn't reading the sensor, I guess, or something.
No.
Something got in the way where the sensor wasn't coming through, so the car locked us out.
No.
And we were literally packing up to leave.
Oh.
So then I called my parents. I was like, "You have my spare keys," and they had to come and save us. Yeah, we did try to call like Geico or somebody, AAA, but they were just like, "Yeah, we'll be out there in a couple hours." I'm like, "Okay, now my parents are closer than that, so we should just have them come."
Not worth it.
Nah.
No, I have one key fob that's really, really good. Yeah. And it's the one I use. And then my spare key fob is usually the one that Jeff uses.
Yeah.
And it is so finicky.
Oh, no.
Oh, it's so finicky. Like, I'll go to use it and I'll be like, oh, it's dead. And he's like, oh, it's not dead. And I'll be like, it's dead. Like, I literally held it at the car, tried to push the buttons, and nothing happened.
That's so weird because you got your car new.
Yeah, brand spanking new. He's changed out the batteries on it a couple times. Yeah. One time I was driving my car and it said that it didn't detect my key.
Oh my gosh.
So I had to call my dad in a panic because he works on cars, and I was like, hey, what do I do?
Yeah.
Luckily I had just made it to the office and pulled into the into the parking lot before it did that.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Right? It's the weirdest thing. It works for Jeff. And it's one of those things that you're like, hey, this isn't working. And then they pick it up and it works. And you're like, what the fuck?
Oh, you mean like the headphones you're wearing?
Yes. That was slightly different.
That was funny though.
No, it wasn't, Priscilla.
To explain,
I didn't know. Full disclosure, sometimes I am I can't even say technology.
Technological?
Yeah, challenged.
Yeah, so to preface, we were gearing up. I needed to show Loren an amazing video because she had not heard of the Elmo versus Rocco conundrum. Yep. If you don't know, you should go look it up. It's great.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Elmo is sassy and just like, no. Literally put a tweet out saying Elmo does not want to talk about Rocco. But Loren hadn't heard about it, so I put it up, cue it up, press play, and she's like, I can't hear anything. And so I'm trying to troubleshoot. You know, I usually get there, so I'm like, come on, why isn't anything working? It all says it's working.
Mind you, I am touching my headphones, and I keep making a noise every time my headphones make a noise. And I was like, Priscilla, you're clicking on stuff, and it's making noise.
You're like, it keeps going doo-doo. And I was like, what are you talking about? The computer would just randomly do that. And so then I grab them and I'm hearing the video and I'm like, what are you talking about?
Yeah,
You're like,
I was like an idiot.
What? No, it's not working.
So she hands it back to me and I touch them and put them on my head. And I was like, Priscilla, they're not working again.
It's just like back and forth, back and forth.
I touch them and hand them back to her and they work. Y'all, I was turning them on and off and muting them the whole fucking time every time I touched it.
Well, yeah. So the way these work, first off, they just shouldn't be on because when you plug them into the aux, like they turn themselves on that way. But so I see the little blue light on, which means they're on. So they're, connected to some Bluetooth, who knows where. And then to add on to that, if you cusp the right ear muff, it will mute whatever sound is supposed to be playing and go into transparency mode. Yep. So you can hear everything around you because they're noise cancellation headphones. Mm-hmm. So here Loren is just like muting herself going, it's not working.
Every time. I am right-handed. So every time I touch them, it was with my right hand. And then I'd hand them to Priscilla and turn them back on. And then she looked at me like I was a fucking idiot. And then I'd grab them back from her, turn them off. Mute them. And then I couldn't hear shit.
I mean,
it wasn't like it was a long time.
No, but the greatest thing is finally understanding when you said the doo-doo keeps happening. I'm like, oh my God, that's the headphones. Literally, like that's the noise they make whenever you like even touch the side. It makes a little doo-doo.
Listen, they're not mine, so I don't know how they work.
You've been using them for at least 10 episodes.
Well, you know what? You talk too much, Priscilla. Stop it.
That's fine. We're going to have a very Priscilla silent episode.
Just to spite me.
Just angry looks.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God. That's so funny. Okay. Is it time?
It is time.
Wait, who goes first?
I was about to ask you the same thing. Me?
I feel like we were both going into a crunk moment.
He's my favorite. Yeah, oh man, when he's running.
Yeah, and he's like, up against the wall.
That's my favorite part in the movie every single time. I laugh so hard that Jeff will laugh at me because I'm having such a good time. I think it's so funny. I do think it's my turn.
Yes, it is. I just checked.
Okay. All right. First tab. Ta-da!
Oh my God, my mother's gonna love this.
I bring you the Connect 4 Giant Edition.
I saw this at Costco.
Me too.
I saw this with my mom and she's like, oh, that would be great. I'm like, no one needs Connect 4 right now.
Get out of your own house, Priscilla. I am on your mom's page because I said the exact same thing when I saw it at Costco. I was like, we need this for our backyard. It would be great.
And was Jeff on my side?
Well, we didn't buy it. But he did look at me and be like, yeah, that'd be pretty cool. So you can go fuck yourself, Priscilla. Get out of here.
Okay, maybe I'm just thinking of the fact that I don't have a toddler to clean this up, and I know I don't want to clean it up. It's Giant Connect 4. You gotta bend over a lot to go get the big pieces.
I mean, could you sit on the ground and still reach? Or is it too big?
I couldn't.
Sorry. That was kind of a dick move.
Look at the children standing next to it.
That's true.
I might be as tall as that little boy.
No, you're as tall as that girl.
Are we sure?
Yeah, she's not that tall.
Kids are tall nowadays.
They are really tall. My nephews are like, they tower over Jeff.
Your entire family just towered over me except for your son, and that's because he's 2. Think about that. Your dog almost towered over me. Think about that.
I can't breathe.
Yeah. You didn't think about that, did you?
I didn't. I feel like an asshole.
Yeah, you asshole.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's like this everywhere.
I'll get you one of those reachy things.
I already have one. My mom gave me one.
Okay, then what is your qualms with this thing, you asshole? All you have to do is sit and use that thing. I mean, stand and use that thing to pick them up.
I just like making this hard.
Okay, so I am, one question is, do they come out the bottom like they do in the real size of Connect 4? I didn't really get to play with it. It was up high on a display. They do come out the bottom.
Yeah, it looks like it. It looks like they have the typical, like, little plate that blocks it, and then boop,
sweet,
they all come down.
Okay, so just so you guys, like, understand, this thing is, like, 46 inches by 40 inches.
Yeah.
So it's just shy of 4 feet wide. It's so beautiful. Oh my God. I want it so bad. I saw it at Costco and got so excited, but like I literally would just be like me and Jeff playing Connect 4, screaming at each other on the back porch. And Reeves would just probably be like grabbing pieces and running off with them, and we'd lose pieces all over our backyard. But I loved playing Connect 4 growing up. I thought it was the best. And I mean, it's so simple and so easy to play. I mean, you can't fuck it up. I mean, you can.
I mean, according to some people who have fancy words, they don't love it, but I don't, like, you know what you're buying. I don't understand this.
His last sentence says, Hasbro has ruined Christmas.
Okay, so we're going to have to read that because I'm looking at the title, and the title says, Hasbro's discs are premature. Ooh. I'm sorry. What? Okay, Loren, you read that. I can't.
Well, that just means that he got one that the discs probably fall out the bottom before the game is complete. So obviously you got a faulty one. And their Christmas was ruined. Okay, overall quality seems decent enough. However, this is a major flaw that the design of the sliding release at the bottom. After inserting roughly 10 discs, the release opens without warning from the impact and weight of the discs. Every time we try to enjoy some quality family time, the discs prematurely and fully evacuate the structure and spill onto the floor. Hey, he used some good words there. Followed by the blank stares of disappointed children, once again let down by their
once again.
The chaotic sound of the plastic coins crashing to the floor replays in my head while I lay awake at night. This game is unplayable. Hasbro has ruined Christmas.
Recommends this product? No. So, for full effect, the title was Hasbro's discs are premature evacuators.
Oh my god.
And that's where I was like, oh, I'm getting this now very slowly.
Oh gosh. That is so funny.
10 out of 10 for that rating, though.
That was the best.
I'll give you this. He just got a faulty one. I don't think this game has to be that bad.
It can't be that bad.
But honestly, majority are like 5 stars. Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny. That was the best review. That was the best 1-star review that I have read in such a long time.
That was amazing.
Disappointed by their dad again. Oh my god.
The blank stares.
Oh jeez, while I lay awake at night. Oh god, I literally.
I will say, I don't know why, but I had Costco in my head as like this servicer of only amazing products. Like, why would they ever sell us anything that would not work?
I mean, yeah.
And then we bought something last week.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I got just like this little kind of woven basket tower. And I was just gonna like put snacks in so that way we stop clogging up my pantry.
Oh, one of the ones that hang from the ceiling?
It looks like that, but it's floored. Like, it sits on the floor.
Oh, okay.
And it's like 3 tiers.
Okay.
Yeah, could not put that together.
Uh-oh.
Like, it's actually impossible to put it together because the screws don't actually fit into the holes.
Oh, no.
At all.
Oh my gosh, really?
Mm-hmm. And so here I am like, oh my gosh, with my luck, we got a faulty one. That sucks so bad.
Yeah.
And so while in my frustration, just trying to put it back in the box so we could return it, Cole looked it up and he's like, yeah, this has terrible reviews online. And I was like, oh man.
Dang.
So yeah, that's just a faulty product in general. He's like, why would they sell this? I'm like, maybe they haven't gotten enough returns.
And they hadn't vetted it out.
Yeah, so they don't know yet, but they're about to. So I still have to go return that, which sucks.
Dang.
But yeah, that was a wake-up call. That was like, man, not everything can be perfect. That sucks.
That does suck.
This, on the other hand, I think that was just bad luck.
I think so too. Also, I still want it. Like, that review did not make me want to not buy it. At all. Yeah, I loved Connect 4, and then I feel like Reeves would like playing with this too. And then it would be something awesome and easy to carry and take over at like family gatherings and such. I mean, yeah, it's big, but I mean, it's not like it's a million pieces that I gotta carry.
And it looks like they make it nice and put together. Like, they give you like these 2 big bags for all the chips.
Yeah.
To go into.
I'm for it.
It's pretty cool.
I think the only thing that absolutely stopped me from buying it is it's $80.
Yeah, that sucks.
It's kind of steep.
It is. I did see something that was like, yeah, I mean, it's great, but like, just go buy it on Marketplace because it would be cheaper.
I'm sure of it.
I mean, it's all plastic. I feel like they could have just sold it for less.
I think so.
But it's Hasbro, you know?
I think you're paying for the name.
Yeah, exactly. You're paying for the name because it's the actual Connect 4 game.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, which just means that you get the same colors and a number 4 on all the chips.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
You know, if someone wants to go make a wooden version and sell that, do that. That'd be cool.
That would be worth $80.
I would pay $80 for that.
That also would be heavy as shit.
Make a great noise, though.
Oh,
when they stack.
Yes.
So I think I just found Jeff's new product.
Listen, add it to the list, girl.
I'll help him.
There's a long list of other things that I want in my house.
You don't want this first?
No, I want some goddamn barn doors, and he knows what I'm talking about.
You know.
You know. I know he's got a big smile on his face right now while he's listening to this, but he knows.
It's okay. My dream, I don't know if Cole knows this yet or not, but I'm sure my dad does. My dream is to upgrade to a house that has like just an incredible amount of garage space.
Yes.
So I can have all the tools, all those tools that I was too short to use in college, but now I can have a custom height tool to do all the woodworking.
I love it.
One day, Loren, one day it shall be mine.
That's what dreams are made of.
Okay. Ready to move on?
Yes.
I approve, by the way. I mean, I approve. My mom doesn't need it. That's what I was saying.
No, your mom does need it.
No,
so I can go over to her house and play it.
Okay, but like Loren.
What?
You can go to her house and play axe throwing.
What?
She got that Costco version.
Oh, I saw that too.
I don't really see a lot of people use it, so that's why I'm like, no. Don't buy more things. Use that
buy
first.
More things. Mom, buy more things.
Add her to the will.
Adopt me.
Okay. I'm ready.
Okay.
Ninja Creamy.
Is this to make ice cream?
Yeah.
What?
So
ooh, tell me.
This thing.
Talk dirty to me. Make some ice cream.
Well, guess what?
What?
I bought it.
What? Do you have ice cream right now?
I don't know, actually. I'd have to check. Let me explain all of this.
Would you know if you made it or not?
Well, so, okay, let me just get into it.
Okay,
and
sorry.
You'll see why. You'll see why. Damn it.
I got excited.
God.
I'm excited. You shut up.
You shut up. Anyways. Okay, so the other day, Cole and I were talking about health goals, and he's like, yeah, you gotta up your protein intake. And I was like, yeah, okay. And the reason I always like shoo that off is because I'm not big into meat, especially lately.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Yeah, so like I'm not feeling it, and I'm like, I don't really want to up my protein if that means either having to shove a bunch of chicken in my mouth or having to start inhaling protein shakes because they're so milky, like
chalky.
Huh?
The chalky ones?
No, like I've gotten really good brands. I'm willing to pay just so like they're not chalky, but the problem is all of them, even if you're like, I can't just put water, it tastes gross.
Oh yeah.
But then when you put the milk, it doesn't matter what flavor it is, it's still too milky, and I'm like, I just can't. Like the dairy stuff is
too much.
It's so much for me. So
what about peanut butter?
I mean, yeah, like I make some peanut butter frozen snacks that like are protein-ish, but like they're not enough. They don't amount to like a protein shake. So I started thinking, I started remembering that at one point I was doing those overnight oats.
Yeah.
And I loved the overnight oats. I just couldn't handle the texture.
Oh.
Because you're like slopping down straight up.
Well, your word does help.
It's how it happens, though.
At all.
Okay, well, because you were doing the homemade ones, but I was doing the branded ones. That like you do in a shaker.
Oh.
Yeah. Like overnight oats, like the brand.
Got you.
Which overnight? I don't know. But they have like all these flavors, crazy amount of flavors, dude. Like so many.
Were they good?
Yes, they were amazing.
Okay.
But again, texture.
Okay.
So, because you prep it in a shaker bottle that they send you, it's like any others, but you know, you got a free one, you use it. And so you prep it in there.
Yeah.
Leave it in overnight, of course, and then in the morning till like midday, whatever you want, like you can use it. And it just can't do it. I can't.
I looked into them.
I tried and I just couldn't get over the texture. So I started thinking about that and I was like, how can I have that but not in that texture? And I was like, okay, you could cook it. Nah. Immediately it was just like, no, I don't want to freaking warm up oatmeal every morning. No, thank you. And then I was like, what if it could be like a frozen treat? That'd be kind of cool. How would I go about that? oh my God, I finally found a reason to get this. Everything within the 5-minute span, Loren.
Yeah.
I went from, how do I get more protein in me to, finally, I found a reason I need a Ninja Creamy.
That escalated quickly.
Yes, escalated so quickly because I did not have the creamy in my mind previously to this.
I don't even know if I knew this existed, if I'm being completely honest with you.
So I knew this existed because of some TikToks that had like popped up in the past where they showed people making sorbets. And I remember like, oh, cool, that'd be so cool. I could make a sorbet at any point.
So fancy.
I love that. And because people were showing it literally frozen fruit and water. That's all they would put.
Oh.
And then they'd make a sorbet. And I'm like, that is so freaking cool. And so, okay, I dropped that idea. And then, like I said, now I'm back where I'm like, oh, I found a reason. And so the next 5 minutes was spent me running off into a different room so that Cole wouldn't see yet and researching like a mad woman on how much would it cost me to get one. I went from okay, so Target has it for this much. Okay, cool. But wait, Costco, how much does Costco have it for? So then I saw Costco had it for like the same price. I was like, oh, that's kind of weird. Usually they have like a discount. Nah, bitch. Okay. All the normal stores, they have the 7-in-1 Ninja Creamy.
Okay.
For like $179 or whatever.
Oh, wow.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Costco had $179 for the 11-in-1 deluxe.
Ooh.
And I was like, and sold.
No kidding.
Bad impulse purchases happen from me, and I know this. So I did not buy it yet, but then I ran up to Cole and I pretended like I bought it just to see his reaction, because if it was going to be super like, God, no, don't do that, then I would have been like, okay, I didn't buy it and I won't buy it. But his face was like, oh, and what do you need it for? And I told him my whole thing, and he goes, yeah, that could be good to make like protein ice creams. And I was like, yes, protein ice creams, not the unhealthy ones, like very healthy protein ice creams. I looked it up. There's tons of recipes. And he goes, okay, that's a great purchase. And I was like, okay. And then I ran away and I actually bought it.
Oh my goodness. That is so funny. I have never done that ever.
Welcome to my brain.
That is so funny. I'm going to lie and say that I bought it, see what he says, and then go from there.
If it's positive, then it's a great purchase. But if not, I have time to not do it.
That's so funny. I probably would have, no. I mean,
you probably would have just brought it up and been like, hey, be really cool if we got this.
Yeah, that's exactly what I would have done.
And I considered
like, hey,
that.
we should do this.
Yeah, I
and
considered
then see where he goes.
See, I knew if I gave him the option, like I didn't already do it, then his smart brain would be like, we shouldn't do that. But if I made it into a situation of, it's already done, how do you feel about this?
That's valid.
Then I really know.
That's true.
How he'd react. And it's like, if it's negative, pulling out. Never mind. I didn't do it. It's a good thing I didn't do it. But like, if he's happy, no one's mad in the end.
That's true. Okay. I see that. See, sometimes I like, so Jeff's he's the logical one. Yeah. So sometimes when he'll break something down for me, it's very different than how I broke it down.
Right.
So then like when either his breakdown will make me like light bulb click on, or I'll be like, okay, but this is how I see it as, and then vice versa. But I still like that. That, hey, so I bought this. What do you feel about it? Okay, I see you, Priscilla.
Because I knew, I was like, honestly, I'm 2 seconds away from doing it anyways. Let's just pretend like I did. Because I'm at a point where I do want to know how he feels. But I'm also like,
so instead of eating meat throughout the day, what are you going to do? Just whip out some ice cream at work and eat your protein ice cream?
So about that. So I've been trying new recipes. Love all of them so far.
Okay.
Because all of them I've been using like protein powder to make them. One of them involved like a key lime pie recipe. Oh. So it was like key lime pie, Chobani yogurt.
Okay.
So great protein in that.
Yeah.
I used a protein shake. And then I think it needed some protein powder in it. So then I threw that in there.
Yeah.
Tons of protein in this one. And then what you do, once it's all mixed up, you have to freeze it for 24 hours.
What? No way.
Yeah. So like you learn patience, my friend. You
I'm being
learn
a smart ass. You got that right. I wasn't being sincere.
I hate you. I hate you so much. You get nothing.
You have to freeze it.
You get nothing. I hate you. Anyways.
Oh, I'm so happy right now.
The worst. Who's the asshole now? Anyways.
I'm still the asshole.
Anyways, so after freezing it, then it like does its thing with this whole like 11-in-1 settings, which I'll go through in a minute. But then I had the genius idea of looking up if there's a ice cream like tumbler. So just something that can perfectly seal it up to make ice cream last long enough so that you can like take it somewhere.
Yeah.
Hence work. Yeah.
Of course.
They make one that'll last for hours.
I believe it.
So I bought it.
Of course you did.
And then it showed up and I was like, look, Cole, I can take it to work now. And he's like, okay, so what are you eating in the mornings? I'm like, I'm going to make overnight oats in the mornings and I'm going to just take that to work. And that's my morning protein because they say you should have protein in the morning. And this is how I'm going to do it now. And he's like, all right, I support it. Good job.
Oh my God, this is so funny. I want to hear the first story when somebody comes up to you at work and is like, are you eating ice cream for your lunch? Yes.
It's not going to be lunch. It's going to be breakfast.
Oh.
Yeah.
You literally just said that?
Yeah.
I'm an idiot.
But it's all good because I'm not putting extra sugar or anything. One of the sorbets, it recommended sweetener, so I'm using monk fruit sweetener.
Okay. Do you like Fruity Pebbles? Have you tried the Fruity Pebble protein?
I have.
It's so good.
It's very accurate.
It's
like,
so accurate.
Tastes just like it. I also right now I have the Cocoa Pebbles one, and I use that as the chocolate one.
I was disappointed in the Cocoa Pebbles. It didn't give me the same va-va-voom as the Fruity Pebbles.
That's fair. Well, because Fruity Pebbles are just so strong when they hit.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking of getting that one as like the home vanilla base. Because or making it like as a birthday cake one or something. Yeah, that would be good. Right now Cole has, because Cole's the one who gets like the giant things of protein powder. So right now he has a Nutter Butter one.
What?
So I made a Nutter Butter ice cream at one point.
Whoa.
Last week, and it was really good. I found someone on TikTok who had made an exact recipe just to use that one, so it's like perfect, and it was really good.
That's awesome. Yeah. Okay, show me all the things that this thing does.
Yeah, so this is the 11-in-1. First, I'll show you the 7-in-1 because honestly, they're both good. I saw a lot of deals on. Okay, so this is the other thing. TikTok. People are currently trying to sell this one. Oh. Like get that endorsement, like fee, whatever.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's called. So yeah, they're trying to endorse it. And so the 7-in-1 on TikTok is like the same price as the Costco 11-in-1.
Okay.
And that one is also really good. I don't think anyone should really be discouraged from getting that one. I just saw this as an opportunity to get a deluxe version for the same price. I was like, yeah, why not?
Yeah, I mean, why not?
I mean, and the 7-in-1 is currently sold out on like Ninja online.
Probably because of TikTok.
Probably. Like they're doing good. But yeah, so they have 7 programs. Ice cream, light ice cream, which I hear you use when you're doing kind of like what I do, a substitute ice cream with like a different type of sweetener.
Oh, okay.
I still don't fully know why, but that's what I'm told. Sorbet, gelato, milkshake, smoothie bowl, and mix-in. Mix-in is when you stir it up the first time, so it's all good and creamy, and then you make a little hole in the middle, and you throw in something like M&Ms, and you want those mixed in. Then you hit the mix-in button, and it'll go at a certain speed, so it doesn't like try to chop them up, but rather just get them in there.
Okay.
And it disperses really well. I did it with chocolate chips.
Oh.
Yeah. Big fan. So that's the 7-in-1. And the 11-in-1, I wish they had like a blow-up picture of all the
settings.
Yeah. But new functionality, let's see, capacity, flexibility, customization. I mean,
it doesn't have a breakdown like the other one did.
Yeah, it's...
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, here we go. Sorry. It's frozen drink, slushy, frozen yogurt, creamicino. It's like a coffee-based one. I don't know. Cole's obsessed. He's like, I want to try it. I'm like, okay. Italian ice.
Ooh.
And then the other ones that we spoke about previously as well. So it has a lot. Maybe one would say too much. I don't know. But I love it. And the Costco version came with 3 of its like little pint containers.
Oh, okay.
So I guess usually maybe it comes with 1 or 2. This one came with 3. Love it.
Do you put those in the freezer itself? Like
yes.
You haven't had any issues with them?
No. So that's what they're for. You mix everything up in there, put those in the freezer. So, and it has to be like flat. So that way when the little spinner goes down, it just like chops it up all nicely.
Okay.
And then, I don't know, I was looking on Amazon because a lot of TikTokers talked about how they went on straight to Amazon and bought like a surplus of those containers. So that way they could like prep a lot at the beginning of the week, which I love that idea. And some of them come with koozies.
Oh, nice.
I was like, that's genius. That's a really smart idea.
Because then you can hold it and eat the whole thing. So when you're like prepping, can you only do like one at a time, like one container? Like what are you doing? Are you doing this once a night? Are you trying to prep and do as many as possible so you have multiple for the week?
So I like the idea of doing multiple for the week.
Yeah.
Now, right now I'm still trying to figure out recipes I like. So there's that aspect to it. Like what's a good simple one that tastes good that I can just like eat it in the morning, or like I went back to ordering overnight oats or oats overnight. I don't know.
Close enough.
Yeah, but I ordered like a small pack just to kind of get myself back into it to see like how easy it is to prep that. I got like a sample version. They started selling themselves in the grocery stores. So you'll see what looks like almost like a little milk carton. A little plastic one, or almost like an OJ carton. That's what it looks like. A little plastic one. And it'll say overnight oats. And it's definitely like a fraction of what usually comes in the big pouches through the mail. And it gives you like a line to put the milk up to. And like you do that, shake it, leave it in the fridge, and there you go. You got a small version. So I tried that out and it was so stupidly good as ice cream. I was like, yep, we're doing this. And that's all I did. Like I didn't add anything extra to it. I just shook it up, put in the little plastic pint that comes in the container, put that in the freezer, and then spun it up. And I think I added, like sometimes when you finish processing it, it's lacking some liquid. So you'll just throw in a little extra, whatever you use, if that's water, if that's milk, if that's like a protein shake. You just add a little extra and it makes it creamier and you're set to go.
Nice.
Yeah.
This is cool.
Yeah. So I have it in my kitchen all covered up. I didn't want you to like know what it was.
Okay. I was wondering what that was, and I was going to be a smart ass and be like, what'd you do? Get birds?
I was wondering why you weren't asking. I was going
to, but I was like, quit being nosy.
It looked like a giant ghost just floating on the counter with how I draped over.
I was thinking that it was like a bird cage with birds in it. Cause like when you cover the birds, they don't make noises. But then I was like, don't be a smart ass. Why would she get birds? That would just piss Benji off.
He really would. He would be so angry.
So mad.
You're like, what the hell? No, it keeps chirping.
It was eating at me and I wanted to know, but I was like, if she wanted to tell you, she would have told you. But now it makes sense.
Well, I'm over here like, this bitch is not asking what this is. It is a weird thing. And I would have asked by now.
Yeah. I was trying to be polite and not be nosy.
Oh, you don't have to be polite in this house.
That's true. I called you an asshole like twice.
Once you tried to kick me out of my own house.
I'm pretty sure I tried to kick you out of your own house on this podcast.
Exactly. And now you choose to be polite when no one's around.
Yeah, I'm nice when nobody's around, but we're on podcast and I'm just being an asshole.
No one's around to hear it. Did it really happen?
Oh man, I think this is cool. I think this is so fun. I want to hear that once you've tried like all of the different settings.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely think that like we gotta give other stuff a try.
Yeah.
Maybe you and I can come up with some some recipes, and the next time you come over, we can like try some stuff.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Because I can definitely prep that like the night before, but
oh yeah, I'm curious of the Italian ice, because I do be loving me some Italian ice, but I'm also super curious about the cappuccino. What was it?
Oh yeah, the cremacino.
I'm curious about that. I
Me
bet that would be the bomb.com.
Yeah, like it's, I don't know, it's very coffee based, but it's like, is it just a frappuccino? Like, what is it? I don't know.
Frothing something? Is that more of like what's going on? I don't know. I think this is cool. I approve this purchase.
Thank you.
Now that you have one, I don't have to buy one.
Exactly. Well, and it's honestly, it's so neat because like it has this, what they call a paddle inside, and it's a little blade, but it's not sharp. It's not like our blenders where like, damn, I have cut myself up on
the fucking Ninja one.
Yes.
And there's like what, 6 or 3 sets of blades
everywhere. They're just everywhere, and they just want to hurt
Putting that
you.
damn thing in the fucking dishwasher, you'll lose a goddamn arm.
And so I was a little nervous with this. I'm like, oh, not another thing to chop a finger off.
Right.
And yet, no, it's actually like technically dull.
I was gonna be a smart ass when you first started talking about this and was gonna be like, can you just do that in the blender? But now I see.
I thought so too. I was like, oh wait, did I just buy a fancy blender? Because I already got their blender.
Yeah.
But then seeing the whole process and how their paddle like gets pushed down all the way through to the bottom and then back up, and it mixes stuff in, like, no, they have their settings for a reason. Like
you're straight up Dairy Queen up in your house now.
Yeah.
You can make blizzards and shit.
Bitches ain't got nothing now.
Think you ain't got shit on Priscilla.
By the way, okay, Brahms.
Yes.
Did you know they still make them?
What do you mean, do I know that they still make them?
Like, did you know that there were new Brahms?
Okay, so I thought like every town in Texas like had one once I just got here.
I did too, and I thought they had this deal with Death, or they said we will never die, and Death was like, deal, just keep doing your thing, and as long as you never change your commercial, I will never kill you. And so I thought that was the deal they made, and that they live where they are and they will never leave. I did not know they were capable of being replicated.
Oh.
So Cole and I are witnessing one being built up.
No way.
From the ground up.
Oh.
And I didn't know that was possible.
I thought like that was just an established thing. Like they've been here so long that they're just everywhere.
Like before anyone could remember, yeah.
Well, I mean,
that's what
coming in, there was just one, and like I didn't really know what it was. Like when my family came out for the wedding, my grandma wanted ice cream, so I was like, well, let's take them somewhere that they don't have in Michigan. And Jeff was like, all right, we'll go to Brahms. And that was the first time I ever ate at Brahms, and we just had ice cream. And then I want to say this year was the first time I ever had Brahms food.
I don't trust. Okay, this is a hot take that no one will probably agree with. I know my dad doesn't. I don't trust food from ice cream places.
I mean, I can see that. So
like DQ and Brahms, I just don't mess with that.
Well, I can see where you're coming from, but I don't agree with you.
No one does.
Yeah. Growing up, Michigan DQ was only ice cream.
Oh.
Like we didn't have, like every once in a while they would have like a hot dog, but we didn't have like burgers and all the things that you have out here.
Wait, when you say every once in a while they would have hot dogs, do you mean like the guy behind the counter would just be like, hey, you want a hot dog?
So like,
I got a hot dog.
I mean, that does sound really creepy.
Yeah.
But not all of the DQs. Like every once in a while you would run up on a DQ that actually had hot dogs.
Oh, okay. So they permanently had hot dogs. That's good.
Yeah.
It wasn't a sketchy hot dog
no,
that
it wasn't
just
a
came out
sketchy
of
hot dog.
nowhere.
But like most of the time it was strictly ice cream.
Okay.
So when I came here and they had food, I was like, DQ doesn't have food. And Jeff was like, yeah, they do. And I was like, no, they don't. They have ice cream. That's it. And he was like, what are you talking about?
Liar.
And he thought I was crazy, but then I thought he was crazy.
And gaslighting each other.
No, both of us, like absolutely gaslighting each other. So I got introduced to Brahms and was like, their ice cream doesn't really blow my skirt up. Yeah. I mean, there's Dairy Queen. Like, why am I eating Brahms when there's Dairy Queen? But I grew up on Dairy Queen.
Mm-hmm.
I'd never had Brahms. Tried Brahms food for the first time. Bruh. That is like the best goddamn burger and fries that I ever had in my life. And the whole little store and shop, everybody swears their milk is the best milk. I haven't tried it yet, but...
Wait, okay. I think I have to semi-retract my statement.
Uh-huh.
Because I do buy food from Culver's. And I believe Culver's started out as an ice cream place.
It did start off as an ice cream place.
I just never knew it as that because they put one in the town I grew up in.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, like that, I don't know. I just always knew them as, oh, they sell burgers and cheese curds. And you sold me with cheese curds. So like I had their ice cream sometimes, but that was not my main attraction. It's the cheese curds. The cheese curds are the main attraction.
I never had them. I don't even know where one is. I mean, I do now, but
yeah,
I didn't before.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen one other than the town I grew up in.
Huh.
And I mean, they popped up like when I was in high school.
Oh.
So that was the first time I even heard of it.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, that's cool. Is that like a thing? Oh, it's a thing. Not here, though. Okay. And then, I don't know. I don't know if they just kept putting them around or not.
I have no idea.
I don't think in our area we've seen like any others.
I like full honesty. I've never seen one.
Wow. I never actually thought of that. That's the only one I've ever seen. Ever. That's crazy.
Like I've heard of it, but
yeah.
I don't even know what like their logo or anything looks like.
It's blue. Well, white lettering in blue.
I believe you.
I'm pulling it up anyways.
Okay. Damn it. Now I want Dairy Queen. You know, we took Reeves to get like his first ice cream cone.
Uh-huh.
And I thought that we were going to share an ice cream cone.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. He full on ended up taking the ice cream cone and just fucking mowing down on the ice cream, which means I did not get any ice cream. And then he proceeded to go in the house and share his ice cream cone with both the dogs.
Oh my gosh.
And I was like, that was also my ice cream cone that I literally got like 3 licks of.
Oh.
But I forget how good just a classic freaking cone can be. Like, you know how like when you were a kid, you're like, I'm going to get something badass. I'm not just going to get this basic ass. Like, that's for old people.
So are we talking like the waffle cone?
Just
or like the
sugar cone.
Okay.
With the vanilla ice cream.
I think as a kid, I didn't like it because I ate my ice cream slow. So it just got soggy and I don't like soggy things.
I can see that.
That's why I didn't like it. I was like, why would you do this to me? Why do I want something that's soggy? Just give me a cup and a spoon, please.
Yeah.
But then like once I was introduced to the waffle cones, with like sprinkles on them.
Love waffle cones.
Damn.
I'm going to pick a waffle cone over a sugar cone every day of the week.
Waffle bowl.
Oh, yeah.
Like
I remember when they first came out with waffle bowls. Oh, dang. Baskin Robbins. 31 flavors, baby.
They always will be my number one.
Always.
Always. And you know what?
Huh.
They don't sell food.
They don't sell food.
Nope.
They're very hard to find.
Really? I find them way too easily.
Do you find them or did they find you, Priscilla?
Both.
Yeah.
Okay, I think they find me because I definitely keep ending up in areas where I'm like, oh, look, a Baskin Robbins.
See,
like I know where the closest one to us is, and I haven't even been to it. I just know it's so there.
Funny. Oh my gosh. They were like closing them all up north, but also it's cold, so there's only so much.
Texas loves them. Texas like, bring it on.
Yeah. My grandpa used to work at a Baskin Robbins.
Oh.
He makes the best fucking malt so you'll have in your entire life. That was like my whole family was like, what do you want when you're here? And I was like, malts. I want malts. And they were like, well, what else? And I was like, to see you guys.
Yeah.
Really, I just want malts.
Like I would like to see you guys while I have a malt in my hand.
And then my grandpa made them and he's like, was that enough? And I was like, that was literally the most amazing, perfect amount that I've ever had. And he was ready to make more. And I was like, no, like that was all I needed. And he was like, you didn't even eat that much. I was like, I ate a whole malt. What are you talking about?
He's like, I'm ready to make more anytime.
He was totally ready to make more.
I love that. But yeah. So
I approve. I think this is cool. Now I want ice cream.
Well, we'll see if I have any because I don't know if Cole's been making it while I'm at work or not.
It's okay.
Dude, the other night I made one. I think it was like my second time making it. I was so proud. It was all done. I think it was the Nutter Butter one. And I was so happy. And I got distracted with something else. And I finally went to the little like freezer container thing that I bought to reopen it up because I wanted it to last for after dinner. Yeah. It was gone. No. And I looked at Cole and I was like, did you eat it? And he goes, I thought you put it there for me to eat. And I was like, you son of a bitch. I was like, no, it's fine. It's fine. I'll make another one.
Oh, man.
It was fine. He made it up to me, but I was just like, and this is a day I'll remember.
It's just when you have your mind set on that item and you're so excited to have it and then it's gone. It's just that like such a sad, disappointing moment.
Quick little tangent. Did you ever watch That 70s Show?
Yeah.
Do you remember the episode where Eric is having like not flashbacks, but I guess flash forwards to like his future with Donna, and they're like old and arguing because he's like helping out at the church, and some old guy's telling him how his future's gonna be, and so he's like envisioning it, and she's like going to go grab a donut or something,
and her ass gets huge.
Her ass gets huge, and she goes, "Who ate the last donut?" And he goes, "Well, you ate the first 7. Yep. And she goes, "You son of a bitch."
Yep. That was the best description, Priscilla. Oh my God. That was the best description. I literally could see the whole thing in my head.
Yeah, and that is my favorite scene.
Yeah.
And that is what I was feeling that moment where I'm like, listen, I understand I ate the first thing yesterday. I understand I'm going to eat the rest after this, but you son of a bitch, you ate it.
Yeah, that's funny. That was awesome.
Okay. Back to you, Loren.
Yes. I bring to you, Priscilla, I have a Bob's Burgers planter pot.
Oh my God, it's Bob.
And it's Bob.
That's amazing.
I saw this and was like, oh my God, Priscilla is going to be so excited.
It's so well painted.
Right?
Wow, they did a really good job.
She did a fantastic, or he did. I don't know. It's a seller on Etsy. And
Tony Fielding.
Yeah. If you go back a page, they have a bunch. Go back one more page. Okay,
whoa.
One more page.
Pickle Rick.
Up.
Oh.
Scroll up. Why is this fucking with me? One more page. It took a second to find. Oh, don't you dare start that shit. Go down.
This is a journey.
This thing is lying to me. Okay, go forward a page. We're just playing, Simon says. Here we go. Jesus.
You had to hit the right combo.
How is that so hard?
That's so funny. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that's Elton John, the Beatles, Kiss.
Yep. More Bob's
David
Burgers.
Bowie. Wait, where's more Bob's Burgers?
Oh, that's Edna. Never mind.
You thought that was Tina.
Yeah, I did.
Nah, but she got lipstick on, so that's definitely Edna.
You're right.
More Kiss. Ooh.
They got Homer.
Yeah.
Like, she does all kinds of these.
Oh my gosh, there's Kenny.
Yep.
There's Tina.
There she is.
Linda.
Uh-huh.
Cole has gotten me some Linda stickers.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
He knows I love Linda. Linda's who I aspire to be as a mom.
Right?
Yeah.
She is the best.
Yeah. Fun mom.
But yeah, I saw these, they're just the OG plotters, like the terracotta plotters.
Yeah.
Plotters. I'm talking about a printer over here. Planters. And they just painted them. And I was like, this person is amazing. And I saw them and I was like, I'm going to take a page out of Priscilla's book and go with some handmade stuff. And she's going to be so excited because this is right up her alley.
It really is. I love it. Wow. And this person even like paints wooden spoons.
Uh-huh. Got like a whole storyline and everything.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, the Hungry Caterpillar set.
Oh man, Reeves just learned about that too.
That was my favorite book.
I didn't even see it. Oh,
that
yeah, Frida.
amongst others.
Frida.
Oh yeah, Frida Kahlo. Freddie Mercury. Amy Winehouse. Yeah.
Wow.
Man, they're so good. Like,
Right?
I guess they make one of each and just kind of post it till it sells.
Yeah.
And if it hits popularity, they make more than one.
Yeah, that's what I gathered as well.
Because a lot of these are like, oh, one left, which fair enough. I mean, I wouldn't make more than one either unless people are like, yeah, I'm digging it. And then it's like, okay, I'll keep making this one.
Because the Bob the Burger one is sold out.
No surprise. It was a really good one.
Yeah, it was really good.
First birthday digital invite. Oh, wow. They're very creative. Like, they're even selling like invites that they can make and stuff like that. Yeah, Bob's great, man.
Didn't she do such a good job?
So good. I love it. Billie Eilish.
I thought it was fun.
It's so fun. I love it. I'm gonna have to look into this because I definitely want to get into like planting.
Girl, me too.
But like I want it for like cilantro and basil. Like I want to do something that I can use.
Yeah.
And that way, like, I feel like I'm getting two birds with one stone.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah.
I got snake plant right now. And it creates like oxygen.
Love that.
Yeah. So when Reeves was having all of his breathing issues, Jeff started looking into snake plants and he was like, they literally like, you can't kill a snake plant. Like he's like, you can't kill a snake plant, which mind you, I have killed cactus before.
So have I, many.
Like I don't have a green thumb at all. So I got into snake plants and now I'm just like, I want snake plants everywhere because I can't kill it. And it's nice to have that pop of color.
I agree. Like, I'm on board with that because I kill all my plants and it makes me sad. So I'm trying to get better at that. I'm obsessed with this Elton John one. It's just so happy.
I know, right? So cute and cheerful.
Like
and then I feel like every time I'd look at him, I'd want to start singing an Elton John song.
Yeah, I feel that. Oh, these are just so cute. I'm obsessed.
Yeah.
Hey, look, Jojo Siwa.
Right?
Do you get that joke? Oh my god, you don't.
It's the seal, right?
No.
Jojo
Siwa? The person? We're looking at a planter that
it's Kiss.
That is
Gene
Kiss.
Simmons with
yes.
His tongue sticking out. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about then.
Okay, hold please.
Oh, okay. Makes sense.
So Jojo Siwa, formerly a dance mom's dancer.
Okay.
She then went into like pop music. I don't know if she ever sang. I just know that she did things entertainment wise with a bow in her hair at all times. And kids loved her. Love her. I'm not saying they don't now, just she's grown.
Yep.
And then she said that she was going to, what's the word? Not have a personality change, but like style change.
Okay.
And she wanted to flip the script super hard.
Got you.
And she kind of, she alluded to doing it similar to Miley Cyrus.
Okay.
Now, as we know, Miley went like
wild.
And I love it. I
Came
love
in
it.
like a wrecking ball.
I went to that concert. It was great. Came in on a flying hot dog. Went to that with my mom. And yeah. So then she comes out with Kiss looking makeup.
Got you.
And now we've come full circle.
Okay.
To where I'm seeing a planter that looks like Gene Simmons and going, hey, look, it's Jojo Siwa.
I can see that.
And I feel like I've finished explaining my joke.
Yep. I'm with you now.
Just so y'all know, Loren doesn't really get a lot of pop references.
Nope.
Pop culture references.
Nope.
And hence why I had to explain this and
most everything else.
Yes, Elmo and Rocco.
Yeah,
the
I didn't
feud.
get that. I had no idea what she's talking about.
Yeah, so like this is the thing. I have to do this and we're good. But sometimes y'all are just going to have to sit through me explaining.
Just bear with us while she explains pulp culture references that I am completely oblivious to.
And I'm going slow because I want to make sure I get all the info right.
Yep.
But also, like, if I go too fast, you won't get it. So, like, I want to...
Yeah, sometimes I'll squirrel and she'll lose me. And then we're gone. I'm gone. She done lost me.
Now you're in on the joke.
Yep, now I get it.
Yeah.
Yay.
Next time you see Kiss, you can be like, hey, look, JoJo Siwa.
Yep. I'm going to try that on Jeff, and he's going to be like, what the fuck are you talking about? And I'm going to be like, I don't know, some shit Priscilla told me. I forgot
Then you're
already.
going to go through the map that I went through, where you do the Google search, and then you pull up her photo.
But the problem is that I'm going to forget her name, and I'll be like, hey, it's like that chick that Priscilla showed me. And then Jeff most likely will know more than me.
You talking about JoJo Siwa?
Yeah.
Actually, I'd laugh so hard if you showed him this and said, hey, look, JoJo Siwa. I'd be like, haha, yeah,
I get it. Sometimes he knows more than me when it comes to that stuff. He'll be like, yeah, didn't you hear about this? And I'll be like, hear about what? And then he goes through exactly what you just went through with me.
And you can go through it twice.
Yeah,
Yay.
exactly.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, that's funny.
It's a good friendship because you just let me go on and on about stupid pop stuff.
Yeah, I do.
And I love it because you know that that's one of my guilty pleasures.
Yeah, it
pop
is.
Culture, drama, and things.
Yep. And I don't give a shit about any of that stuff, but I'll listen to you tell me stories about it all day.
Oh, I do all the recaps for you.
That's the best part, though, because then I don't have to be up to date and I don't have to listen to any of this shit because you give me the Spark Notes.
Oh, I give you the Priscilla Spark Notes, which means they're very fragmented, but I give you the highlights of what I find the most dramatic.
Yep.
Like when I was explaining to you what Sister Wives was.
Yes, which now I'm aware of because I started listening to that podcast.
Yeah! You started listening to my podcast with the two chicks that are so funny and they just like go at it. They hate him. I love it.
Yep.
I love how much they hate him.
I do too. It makes me want to watch it.
So it makes me want to start rewatching because back in the day, I maybe watched like 1.5 seasons and I just kind of came in and out of it. But ever since like listening to their recaps, I'm like, I kind of want to watch it now.
I never watched any of it, but listening to them, I had to at least look up people so that I had names and faces or faces to the names.
Yeah.
And then it made me kind of want to watch it, but I was like, could I convince Jeff to watch this with me? No.
Honestly, though, you would be surprised. Like, I've got Cole to watch a couple of those shows.
Really?
And he's like, this is fascinating. And he doesn't want to watch it, but then it's on.
Yeah.
I've got him watching Below Deck right now.
Shut up.
Yeah.
My mom watches that and my dad fucking hates it.
Your mom's got good taste. It's a great show. I'm trying to get my mom on board. She watches...
ha, mom on board. Ha, ha, ha. Yeah.
But, my mom watches like Housewives and Vanderpump Rules. But I'm trying to get her on Below Deck.
Well, my mom loves it. She's all about it. Like sometimes she'll be talking about it and I'll be like, I have no idea what you're talking about. But okay.
They're crazy. I love it.
Yeah.
And they're all really hot. Like Cole and I were talking about that and I was like, do we think that boat people just are naturally hot or do they cast them to be hot?
Cast.
Oh my God. Damn it. I'm trying here, but you're just
and you're so
waiting.
oblivious, but I'm over here sitting on pins and needles waiting.
This is sad.
This is amazing. This is a great way to end the podcast,
It
Priscilla.
really is.
We are ending on a high note.
I know.
We're flying high right now.
Mm-hmm.
This is a good episode. Great episode.
High five.
High five. Yes.
I hope that comes through.
I feel like it might. I saw some numbers and shit moving on the screen over there.
Numbers everywhere.
And dials moving and colors all over the place. I feel like it came through.
Screen's not even on, Loren.
Yes, it is, Priscilla. They already think I'm an idiot. Stop. I don't need your help. Oh my goodness.
Listen, you can be an asshole or an idiot, but you can't be both, so pick one.
Damn it. I kind of am both.
Oh, you're a hybrid.
There you go. There. All right.
We both are. It's okay.
Well, on that note, follow, like, find us on all of the social medias, find us on all of the platforms for listening, and we will talk to y'all next week.
Oh, yeah. When she says all of the social medias, I just remembered that X, formerly known as Twitter, is a thing, and we're not on that.
Oh, yeah.
We're actually just on 2 things.
That's valid. I'm old.
It's okay.
It's all right.
We're just on Instagram and TikTok.
Find us on Instagram and TikTok.
Bye.
Bye.